Hello and welcome to Grand Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Italy and back to the year 2014 when this absolute beast of an album came out. I remember it well. Oh yes, we are talking about Resurrection Denied by Devangelic. Oh, look at that artwork. There's Jesus there having a terrible, terrible time of it, bless him. One of those other little geezers. And look at that little guy down there. He's like a little midget guy. Oh, hello. Don't know if you can make him out or not. So look, looking all bishopy. But this came out on Comatose Music, as I was saying, 2014. And they got it out quick. This was mixed and mastered in February of 2014. So it might have come out the following year. I can't quite remember, but I remember when it came out. And I've been a fan of Devangelic since the very beginning of their career. Got their demo and all that lot. The promo disc when that came out back in the day. Oh yes, I've been following them ever since. And this is one of the few bands where I actually own everything of theirs that's out, and which isn't a great feat. They've got 5 releases under their belt, but all of them are bangers. This is not least of all. So this is their first album. This is a vinyl reissue, 2018, put out by Spike Rock. Oh yes. And brutal death metal, the sort of style we're looking at here is, think Suffocation's Effigy of the Forgotten, Pierced from Within versus Disgorge's Parallels of Infinite Torture kind of sound. Throwing them together. Oh yes. You've got the lovely lyric sheet there. Pretty cool lyrics as well. Very yawning. Good sleepy. I had a nap and everything. It was brilliant. But yeah, 9 tracks of awesome Italian brutal death metal right there. Have a look at that. There are a lot of people who listen to this and they go, oh, it's just straight up Disgorge California worship. And yeah, it is. But at the same time, I don't know. It does have its own little feel to it. After a while, you start seeing like the drumming isn't quite as frantic as like Derek Myers or Mike Smith. He was the drummer. He's very good. Let's have a look here. Alessandro Vendes Santilli. Cool name. And what's even cooler? Oh, of course. They know how to do it properly over here, boys and girls. Because, black vinyl. The way it's meant to be. As I keep telling you. But there's probably a colour variant of this as well, because there always is. But this was the, I think this was like a limited to 500 black vinyl thing they put out, which is pretty cool. Is it the type sticker? Oh, it's the limited to 300 copies. Oh yes, yeah. This was the first time it came out on vinyl. Yeah, I remember well. Oh yes. So got the. I did have the CD, but I need to get that again. For some reason, again, that's gone AWOL. But all the other ones are down there. Really, really cool. Their following albums are really, really good as well. But what I like about Devangelic is that each album's different from the last. Now, this one, like I say, was very sort of those early years of Suffocation and the later years of Disgorge sort of sound. But then you've got their second album, which sort of leans more into the sort of Disgorge, but it has a lot more atmosphere about it, for sure. And after that, they sort of started like taking sort of not like Nile influences, but still sticking to the brutal death metal sort of roots that they came from. Not that Nile isn't brutal death metal, because of course it is, but just, I don't know, that classic Devangelic sound is still there among the newer stuff. It's really, really cool. This is still my favourite one, because like, I don't know, this is just my kind of music. Like, look, it all is, obviously, but when it comes to the brutal stuff, like, I'm a big Disgorge fan, and I love those early Suffocation records, so stuff like this really does it for me. And I can see how some would just be like, nah, I'm good. I've got plenty of CDs that sound like that. Totally fair. I get it. But I definitely wouldn't sleep on this album, that's for sure. 1, you might break it. And 2, because I think really, given the fair chances, like over a few listens. I mean, for me, this clocked with me straight away. It's got loads of those sort of nice, slowy sort of slam riffs, but not too slamming, if you know what I mean. There's no like bouncy bits as such. It's just heaviness. So it's just ooh, really just a very dark sounding album, which I really really liked about it. It's half-hour long, like bang on, I think, as well. I think it's like 30 minutes and 20 odd seconds or something ridiculous. I can't remember. Through 9 tracks, really really cool. It's not repetitive, at least I don't think it is. And yeah, it's got a lot of blasts and stuff, but like I say, it's got a lot of different variation on the riffs there, and the vocals, though they are very low gutturals, you can still make out some of the words he's saying. He's actually really trying to enunciate while staying as low as possible, which is I thought was a really really cool touch. For me, the standout playing on this is again the drumming, and because just I love that fast, frantic sort of drumming. But like I say, it's not as frantic as like Suffocation or um, Disgorge or so like Golem of Gore. That sort of that drum where it's all over the place and it's sort of like. But this is a lot more rhythmical and not really snap to the grid, but there's I don't know. It just has a bit of a smoother flow to it, whilst still carrying the music, but it just comes in really really well. So all the playing on here is fantastic. But yeah, so that's pretty much all to say about this one. There's the band again there, look. And yeah, so if that sounds like your sort of thing, I reckon you could get on really well with this band. I mean, if you're into your like brutal stuff and you're like, yeah, brutal or die, then yeah, you're gonna love this. And chances are you've already heard it, but if you haven't, I would absolutely recommend getting on this. But if you're only like a casual brutal death metal listener, either give it in this or give it a chance anyway and feel like, oh yeah, I've got time for that on my schedule because I think it's worth it. Definitely really good album, really good band, and I definitely look forward to more stuff that they put out in the future. And that artwork is just fantastic. Shall we quickly find out who did the artwork, shall we? Why not? Probably should have done it before the video, but fuck that. That's for Snitches. We've got here covered by Toshihiro Igawa. Oh, cool. Sounds Japanese. Nice. So there you go then. Boom. Devangelic. Resurrection Denied. I've got the shirt as well. It's fantastic. I remember I wore it once to the pub. My mum and stepdad's regular. It's called The Elephant. And I went in there wearing that shirt and completely forgot that the the guy who owns the place is a devout Christian. And he didn't say anything, but his eyes did. I felt a bit bad, to be honest with you. Oh well, it is what it is. Yep, so Italian brutal death metal. Make it happen. Have a good day. Hope your 4th of July weekend was all nice and safe. You didn't get too hungover or hurt. And hope it was all good fun. Have a good one. And support the underground.